Do me a favor. You see that icon under there, the UTG? This is Under the Groove Podcast. Welcome everybody to Under the Groove. We have with us Miss Mary, also known as Lady RUNT, out of the kitchens, all right? But we're not here to talk about no gang stuff. We're intervention, a little bit about intervention and gang prevention, right?
Yes.
A little bit of both.
Yes.
All right. So first I want to ask you, well, first we want to say we're sorry for your loss. All right.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. In spite of, you seem to be back up and at it.
Yes.
How you been doing? How are you today?
I'm marvelous.
Yeah, you marvelous. Say that smile is something else.
Thank you.
Well, anything you want to share about that, or
I just think my brother was a legend.
Yeah, he was. That go without saying. No, that part everybody knows. Yeah, your brother was a mainstay in the community, especially in that, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody knew him. Set a lot of precedents too.
Yeah.
I think he was one of the reasons why a lot of us got into bodybuilding as youth. You know what I mean? That it was just something about his physique, his character.
Yeah.
That weight training that brought to him. A lot of dudes saw that, wanted to mimic that, emulate it.
Yeah.
So we grew up doing that. A lot of us didn't go to prison to get in the bodybuilding. We were doing that as children, and we got it from individuals like your brother. So yeah, he did leave something with a lot of us. The cold thing about it is that's missing now.
Yes.
We don't see that in the community no more.
Oh, well, I'm bringing it back.
You bringing it back?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna have to get into that. We're gonna have to get into that. All right. So tell us what's happening. What's been going on?
Well, my life is evolving in better things than usual.
Yeah.
I got a nonprofit called J. Stu Foundation, a re-entry program. I have a gang intervention, saving communities one day at a time. You can see my shirt.
All right.
We saving lives, youth from ages 12 to 30.
Okay. But that's the second nonprofit. The first one deals with re-entry.
Yes.
Is that for men and women?
Yes, men and women.
Right.
And we're going to go into the prisons as well,
offering
gifts if you want a birthday gift, Christmas gift.
Like
for children.
Type of thing.
Yes, for children. If you have children and you're behind the walls. I don't know. I just want to help those be better.
Right.
Don't want them to go backwards when they come home. We want them to go forward.
There's nothing wrong with that. So in terms of your nonprofit, the re-entry, how does that work? For someone may be watching, may have a relative, cousin, a brother, whatever, is looking for, a re-entry program to go to or get in, to.
Well, they can look us up on our website, www.jstufoundation.org, and they can put in a submission and let us know that that's what they need. Okay. They have to go through their probation department,
for sure.
And then they can come to us. But we open for everyone who needs the help.
For everyone,
men and women.
All right.
Yes.
How did you get into that? I hear a lot. I talk to a lot of guys and some women who gotten involved in that. What brought you to that? What was?
Well, I was always the homegirl who would write the homies.
Yeah.
If they needed something, I was the one who was sending the money and doing different things of that nature. So I said, what else can I do? And I said, I could help the population when they come home. Right. Everybody needs somebody. Yeah. Everybody needs somewhere to go to.
That's true. Most guys and women, when they come home, don't have that real support.
Exactly.
Need a car.
Right.
Need some pocket money for clothes, a job.
All them resources.
A place to stay.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I have them all. So I just want to help everyone.
Okay.
My heart is pure.
Yeah.
I'm just a giver.
Help your people.
Yes, exactly. Because everybody's not doing that. Everybody is toxic. The world is toxic.
A lot of toxicity in it. Yeah.
And I want to change that.
You see more toxicity where in the communities than you do just the world period, right? But we see a lot because we're there in the communities. So I take it now in terms of the gang intervention. So this is what we're talking about as well, right?
Yes.
When you talk about toxicity, you got to think about what's happening with the youth.
Exactly.
So what does your other nonprofit do? How do you support or help to combat you know, those issues we see arising in our community with the youth and gangs?
Well, saving communities one day at a time. We're in collaboration with Homegirls Unity in our community. We have brunches to bring peace women together who want peace. So right now we're working on a 500+ women walk to bring a statement that put the guns down. We're tired of the senseless killings.
Is this like this walk, all women, mothers, grandmothers,
Yes.
mothers, daughters, nieces?
Yes, even the men, they're going to be behind us, like they're backing us. We'll have them as well.
All right.
No, it's just a heartfelt situation because my brother was murdered. So I'm on bringing peace amongst my own first, and then the rest of the world.
Then we work on everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was into giving medallions to my neighborhood for those who did positive things. I had to watch you though. I want them to know you're on watch. I'm watching you, and there's other people who watch you as well.
Right.
So now I'm on the bigger and better things with my nonprofit. I want to have people sponsor the kids, bring reality to them, and let them know they're being watched. And by being watched, I want to be sponsored by buying passports. Let's go around the world. Let me show you it's a difference than where you are and where you're at. There's other things out there to do. Yeah. Besides the gang.
Great big old world, as
yes,
you say. Yeah.
It is. And I want them to know that credit. You know, everybody want to bang the hood. Let's buy the hood.
Right.
So that's where my mind is. Bringing more stability in the neighborhood.
Right. Well, it would make more sense. And I'm not
okay.
advocating gang violence, but it would make more sense for individuals protect the community or neighborhood if they owned it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Give it
to me, that makes sense.
Right.
You know, these strip malls they hang out in and all, none of them own any of that, but you're out here doing what you're doing for what? You know, so yeah, that would be something to really give them something to think about. Okay, you representing this, you're supposed to represent the real estate in it, the money that goes in and out, everything else. So that makes sense. Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Now the gang intervention, in terms of the work you do, are you seeing any results?
Yes, I am. Everybody want to work with us. Everybody want to work with us and bring awareness to the community that we are here. You know, the men been doing it a long time. Yeah, it's just time for the women, the mothers to step up too. Yes.
So is the 500 women walk a result of this? You know,
yes,
this is other collaboration. You collaborate
different
with other
organizations.
And stuff.
Yes, we all coming together as one.
Whose idea was that?
Miss Mag.
Yeah, Miss Maggie.
Yes.
Oh man, Maggie! Shout out to Mag.
Yes, that's my sister.
Yeah. And you say this is okay now. You have a tentative. Do you have a date, or you're working?
We're working on
a date.
Yes,
all right.
We're getting our board together.
Okay.
And we're on a mission.
Yeah, shoot. You know, you need. Yeah, now the brothers, this is where we come and support for real. Help that go down.
Right.
You know, start making some phone calls and brothers start helping them to get this thing organized.
Yes,
if y'all want that.
Yes, we do.
You know what I mean? So
yes, we do. We need
that. Would be a good look.
Yes.
Yeah, the support of the sisters. Now this is overdue as well. Brothers supporting our sisters, you know, in whatever endeavor, especially when it's positive, it's progressive. This is where we're supposed to be stepping up and showing that love and support for our queens. So I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna make some phone calls.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, hey man, you know, and I'm pretty sure you mentioned Max, so I'm pretty sure some of the dudes I'm gonna call already have wind of this. But you know, if I got any say on it, you know, or in it, like, hey man, come on, let's make this happen.
Right.
You know? I would like to be there as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, that would be
we love to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. This is be epic.
Epic.
Yes. This is going to be history books.
I can imagine.
Yes.
This is historical.
Yes.
I say this, and I need to know if you agree. You know how our elders back in the 50s and the 60s, they got into the human/civil rights issue, you know, and the Black Power struggle and all that. That was their thing, right? That was something historically that we done. We haven't done anything since on that level. And I think this is like, it ain't kicking in the door. It didn't bust the door wide open. And here we are about to do something.
Right.
I think on that level, you know, and had her sisters come out, I tell you, you know, shit, we ought to be more than proud, but supportive of that, you know, because again, I think this is historical.
Thank you.
I think we're about to do some stuff, and with you guys is that we're gonna get way more done.
Oh, thank you.
You know, way more. And I've been calling for sisters to come into the game or to, you know, this get out for a long time and advocating the brothers. Get with the sisters, support our sisters.
Yes,
I've been,
sir.
you know,
Yes,
You know,
sir.
me and others, we've been talking about this for a long time.
Okay.
So it's good to see that's coming to fruition.
Thank you.
That's something that we need, you know.
Yes.
I don't know if you feel the same, but I think our people are beginning to come
Yes,
more
they are.
conscious. They're waking up.
They are.
Some is actually, there's a transition taking
Yes,
place,
it is.
not just mentally, but
Mhm.
spiritually as
Physical
well.
and
You
action
know what I'm saying?
taken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I see this all the
Mhm.
time. So yeah, that, you know, that right there give me good vibes. You know,
Oh,
it's good
thank
for
you.
to see, you know,
I just want to leave here and stamp my name and my
Yeah.
brother's name, my
Yeah.
brother Runt, my brother Craig Munson. I want to stamp it. I want to stamp me, like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
When I leave here,
Yeah.
I want to be known just like them.
Yeah. And you know
for
that
the
there's
good.
you have every right to do that.
Oh,
You know,
thank
I
you.
think the door is wide open for not just you, but other sisters
Yes.
and brothers. And again, and I can't say this enough, but I think that our sisters are they're the way. They're who's needed. We need you
Oh,
guys.
thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't think, and a lot of other brothers think the same way. Nothing's gonna happen without you sisters. You
Oh,
queens,
thank
man.
you. Appreciate that.
You know,
Yes.
because that is a natural leadership there, if you ask me.
Oh,
You
how
know,
sweet.
but, you know. Anyway, so yeah, your nonprofit in terms of the gang intervention, where is that located?
Well, right now, I'm trying to get funded.
All right.
For my reentry, my nonprofit with the gang intervention, I'm working with Miss Mag.
Okay.
I'll be over there off of Vermont with her.
Yeah.
We have an office like over there in the Scientology building that we use for meetings.
Okay, right
and
there on
different
Vermont.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just trying to get established
Yeah.
and trying to get out there. So this is why I'm here.
Yeah, you stay on it, and we're gonna push it
Thank
best
you.
we can. Mags, you know, that's sis, you know, so it's the whole family, actually,
Right.
You know, so it's good, you know, and she's been putting in the work. You
Yes,
know,
she
and there's
has.
a couple other over there with her, you know, Stephanie as well,
Mhm.
you know, and others who do this work, Young Tough.
Yes, I met all of those
Yeah,
people
Tough,
through
yeah,
her.
good guy right there. You know, he's really about it.
And Taco.
Oh, Taco out of
Yeah,
Gardena.
yeah.
I saw him yesterday. Met him for a little while.
Okay.
And,
Okay. Yeah, I met them too.
Tim Carter out of Harlem.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Doug from East Coast. I sat with him yesterday. We had a long talk about what we're talking about now. And it's time that we
get together. Right.
You know, and dispense with, do away with the BS.
Right.
Because we have a lot of work to do.
Right. But we're not asking them to hang together. We just say put the guns
man,
down.
Yeah, man, stop the
you know,
BS. Yeah,
all these families are getting hurt. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? The family, the mothers and the brothers and the sisters. We just tired of seeing everybody hurt.
The whole community is being
Yes.
impacted by this behavior.
Exactly.
Yeah, real spit.
You know?
Now your organizations, you have the two, the reentry, and I think that's something, again, that's needed, you know, because we have a lot of brothers and sisters, of which a lot of us don't notice. They get out of jail, they have nowhere to go. Even in terms of reentry, there's not beds always available.
Exactly.
A lot of our people end up on the streets. You know, and when they talk about homelessness, this is one of the issues or factors that contribute to the homeless rate amongst the Black community being so high.
Yes, sir.
You know, we're here now downtown. It breaks my heart every time I drive them down these streets. I see most of our people, you know, and a lot more women, older women,
correct,
are now becoming homeless. You know what I mean? So for whatever reason, there are a lot of, you know, reasons for that. But yeah, a lot of our people come home from prison and don't have the proper support.
Right.
And before you know it, you're on the streets.
Yes.
On the streets. So yeah, you're doing a great service.
Thank you. We want to do the permanent housing before they leave our program. You know, jobs. We want to give them all the resources they need.
Right. To help them get on their feet.
Exactly.
Become stable. We were with Mayor Karen Bass yesterday. We sat with her for a few hours, about almost 4 hours. You know, this was Black men and youth, the meet and greet situation. And I understand she's in a campaign. She's in campaign mode. That's cool. That's no problem. You know, if you want, you know. But we sat with her, and those issues are what you're talking about in terms of the reentry and housing for those getting out of prison. That was something she just brought up. And they're supposed to be, well, if she makes it back, if she's reelected, she's supposed to have some type of fund or budget that will be increased.
Now that'll be good. That'll be lovely.
You know, for nonprofits to provide beds and space for individuals getting out of prison.
Okay.
So that'd be a good look.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Mayor Karen Bass, I'd like to know, do you vote?
Yes, I do.
You vote?
Yes, I do.
All right. All right. I ain't got to ask you who you voted for. You know, but yeah, go ahead. How do you feel about the mayor, Karen Bass? What do you think? Do you have an opinion?
I mean, I like her.
Mm-hmm.
She for the people.
Mm-hmm.
I just want change.
Yeah.
I just need her to do some more change.
Bring some more to the table.
That's all that I can say. That's it.
All right. Now, and again, just talking about voting, when you're dealing with your nonprofit, especially the youth, do you impart how important
it is to vote?
Voting?
Yes.
Yeah. You do?
Because those are the ones we can reach. The older ones, they already have their mindset.
Right.
So we can reach the youth.
Right.
So that's where I'm at. The youth is my children, everyone.
Okay, there you go. Now, I don't want to be disingenuous about the voting process. You know, I'm one that says, man, damn.
I understand. I have friends
that
say that.
Yeah, there's a reason. Because we've been doing this for so long, and yet it seems we've gained no. The community looks the same.
I understand that too.
It looks the same. And if there's any change brought to the community, it doesn't benefit us. You know, so my mindset just based on that, you know, purely, you know, like, okay, man, what the hell is it for if we're not receiving them? But, you know, my perspective is maturing. You know what I mean? I kind of get the real basis of why we need to do this. And so I support that. You know, I support.
But you talk, like you say, the change. So that's what you were talking to the mayor for. Right. This change. So more of what you're doing, talking to the mayor, maybe they can get the more insight. And maybe it will be some changes. And then maybe you can change your mind.
Maybe, right. And I'll be all on board, go campaign for it, you know, or other brothers and sisters coming into that realm, you know, that voting thing. One of the issues that was discussed yesterday from, you know, something I asked the mayor was regarding STEM programming in a lot of these nonprofits, as well as in after school recreation facilities and parks. I don't know whether or not your nonprofit, MAG and all of them have this STEM programming for the youth. This is something that I think we need to be very mindful of in terms of bringing to the youth education. We want to educate them after school, not during school. STEM is that thing that we're looking at now in terms of technology. You know, I think it's important, very imperative we get our youth involved in that, because if not, we'll again be behind the 8 ball. True. We'll be behind the times in technology. True. You know, things of that nature. AI is taking over. Oh my goodness. I don't care what nobody says. Okay. You know, they're only feeding us bits and pieces of what AI is doing. Exactly. They're not telling us the real truth, piece by piece, in terms of how it's going to take over the jobs and everything. You know, so but it just us being aware and being knowledgeable of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, the acronym for STEM, puts us in a better position to be able to combat all that stuff that's coming down the pipes at us. And so that's why I mentioned it to you. Can that be something you think about once you get this funded and everything? For sure. Hey, we already working on girl discussions. Let them talk about what they want to, and we just intervene with them what they want to talk about. Girl discussions. Yes, we're gonna do that. Safe passage for the school. I know you said after school. But I want to do the safe passage and all of that. You know, it's a lot to do with the youth. You know, that's the problem. Ain't nobody doing anything with the youth. That's why they're wilding out. That's why they don't have anybody to look up to. They don't have anything. Everybody want to be a G, but let's do G stuff. Don't want to do the G responsibility, you know, to be real accountable as a G. Exactly. So you call it the girl discussions. And this is this involves our young sisters. Yes. What are the age ranges? 12 to 18. You do this now? That's what we're doing. Okay. So that's open from 12 to 18-year-olds to come and have girl discussions with you women, you queens, you know, get laced, you know, to be laced. Exactly. On how to be, you know, how to carry yourself out. Exactly. Yes. To carry yourself, hygiene, credit, you know, just what's beneficial in this world nowadays. All right. Now, speaking of our young sisters, do you guys also provide for them those things that would, let's say, if any of them are young mothers, is there an assistance there or support?
Well, we're working on that now for young mothers and the schooling, everything that could pertain to young youth.
Okay,
we're working on it. Miss Mag is marvelous.
I
love her to death. I love collaborating with her. She's helped me so much to get where I am today.
She's so busy though.
Yes, she is.
It's hard to get her.
Oh, not
it's
me.
Hard
I
to
get her. Look, I get her.
I've been trying to get her to come here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Come this way a little bit.
I want her to. Hopefully we can do something together.
Yeah, right.
Me and her. But it's coming. Because we need to be out here talking about the women walk and everything.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a memorial walk as well. Anybody affected by gun violence or know someone affected by gun violence, we want to walk. We want you to put the guns down.
When is this going to take place?
Everything's going to do in 2027. We just don't.
Okay, you're setting up.
The walk is in May. We just don't have the memorial yet, but it's coming. We just want to make statements. These are people you're hurting.
Yeah.
See the faces.
Yeah.
And maybe that'll help them stop. Slow it down, something. We got to reach somebody some kind of way.
Go up a little bit, Mary.
Because change has to be made.
No, this way. That march you saying is going to take place 2020. You hope to have everything, or you're working towards having everything in place by 2020.
Yes, we're going to have everything working in 2027 for sure. In May, the 500 plus walk will be in May. We just don't have a specific date in May, but it's coming in May for sure.
What do you think would be a good corridor for that? Which street would provide, because I imagine you guys push this thing right correctly, they're going to be more than 500.
Oh, exactly. That's why we say 500
people,
plus.
Yes.
We were thinking, I don't want to put it out there. I don't know. It's going to be a street that everybody know, but it has to be a major street where everybody is going to see us, not just look at us. We want them to participate.
Got you.
We need you guys to come out and participate with us. Women, we need all of you guys that want peace in your community to come out and support us, because we're supporting you all as well.
All right, sounds good. That part of it, I'm pretty, and that's something where you're giving them something to think about. You planted the seed, let's water, let's nurture that thing. By this time next month, everything will be in place.
Yes.
And they'll have, the precise exact information on where this thing will happen.
Yes.
Now, again, when we're talking about gang intervention, intervention, that space, I think that's a hard space to actually, be involved in, to occupy, because there's so much working against you guys in terms of getting the youth to see that there is something better for them in terms of the future, especially in the streets. What are most of the things you find you have the most difficulty with in terms of getting the young boys and girls to look at life in a different perspective? What's some of the stuff?
For one, they don't trust nobody. Got to get them to trust you. Got to talk to them, for one. People don't talk. You want to tell them, talk at them. You want to talk with them, not at them. You have to be adamant on talking and bringing them closer, so they will be feeling to want to show their emotions and talk to you. Because if you don't do that, we got a problem. Just like now, they're wilding out. That's because they don't have nobody to look up to. They don't have nobody to talk to them. I don't have to have a G behind my name.
That's right.
I just do G stuff.
That's the good point. One of the main issues, especially with the brothers, is there's a lack of communication. We do not know how to communicate with one another.
Exactly.
And that's one of our problems, again, in our communities. This thing in terms of communicating, there's some barrier that's been invisible barrier that's been erected, and we just, for whatever reason, can't get past this. So communication is a key. That's a plus, no doubt. With the sisters, or is that the same? Is it the same feel? You get the same vibration or vibe from the young sisters? Or are they easier?
Youth sisters, with the youth?
Yeah. Are they easier to?
They're easier. They're easier. Men and boys, and they have that. That chest stick out.
That bravado, that ego, and all that. Yeah.
And they feel no one can tell them anything. But we all got to listen to somebody. Because if we don't do what we supposed to do, we end up in jail, and you're
You're gonna listen to it, yeah.
You know, so why
You
not
know?
do some stuff on the street where you can listen to?
You can be here.
Yeah. It's nothing wrong with listening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 55. I learn something new every day.
There you go.
It's up to you to want to learn it, you know, to experience it. That's why I'm here to sponsor and have sponsors for the youth and get these passports out here and show them that it's a difference, you know, to teach them and show them you can go do other things, other places, show them how the other people live. I went to Jamaica. The kids, they walking miles to school, but they got a smile on their face. The kids here don't even want to get on a bus.
Right.
Or they want to talk back because they don't, you know, there's just a difference. And I want to show them the difference. And then it'll bring a light to them as well.
All right. Spark their interest.
Yes.
Spark their interest. Again, this thing in terms of game, I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be a hard fight.
Well, you know what? The fight is the fight to win.
It's the
stop.
fight worth having.
Yes.
It's the fight worth having. All right.
They always tell me, well, you know, the same thing you saying.
Yeah.
You know, oh, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna this, ain't gonna that. If I could reach one person, that's all that matters is one person. If I reach that person, it makes me feel good.
Well, let me hear him clarify. I stand corrected. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I support the fact that it's gonna happen. I trust it. You know what I mean? This is something I'm attached to spiritually, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna happen.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
thank you.
I don't mean to come off as this pessimist, like, oh, man, it's all bad. Yeah, it's bad, but I don't think it's not
impossible.
Right. It's something we could correct.
Yeah.
That's the thing about us too, as a people. You know what I mean? We have solutions to every problem.
Exactly.
And for the most part, we always come up with a solution to deal with a problem. And again, we're dealing with this thing now. I think where it's our time historically to do something that's going to be great for the people, that's going to put us on a habits of sin, something greater. I see that coming.
Thank you.
So,
yes. Got to see the vision.
Yeah, man. You had to be a part of it.
Yes.
So,
you couldn't do the work if we wasn't in it. I couldn't do this work if I hadn't been a gang member myself.
And speaking of that, now I know who's your friend? Who do you associate with and hang out with? Where they from? Who are they?
My best friend, she's from my neighborhood. Well, we've been friends since elementary.
All right.
My cousin, she's from my neighborhood. And my other friend, she doesn't gangbang or anything. I only have like 4 friends because I can't trust nobody. It's hard to trust people. Toxic, like I said.
Toxic, yeah. But you're working towards that, right?
I'm changing.
Trustworthy relationships.
Yes, I didn't want to be around women because women was jealous and women turn on you. But I want to get that narrative out of my sight.
Right.
You know, that's why I'm working with a woman. I never thought I would. You know, and for Mag to take me under her wing, because she don't work with nobody. And for her to take me under her wing means a lot. So she's making me change. You know, and the change is good. It feels marvelous.
Providing an avenue for growth for you.
Yes.
Right? And it's crazy you say that because guys go through or have that same thought process. Oh man, you gotta watch them, you know. So yeah, I think a lot of us are in that space where we want to develop and nurture healthy relationships to be able to interact with brothers, and sisters without that fear. Oh, this person's going to backstab me, and this, jealous or whatever,
Correct.
So yeah, I think that's something we deal with daily, each and every one of us.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So, don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad at all. Don't feel bad at all. Now, what I do recall, you had you were like on a crutch or something at one time.
Oh
yeah. You come in here today, you're not on a crutch. What you on?
Vitamins and herbs.
You didn't hook me up. Sure,
Well,
what happened?
I met Sister Soldier. She introduced me to a young lady, LaPsych. And LaPsych told me that I have a bright future and she was going to help me in my health. And I couldn't walk.
Let me jump in there. How was she able to tell you this? I mean,
she did a summary. A summary tells you what's wrong with your head from head to toe with your body. So once she gave me that, I just decided to go by what she gave me. Listening.
Well, is there a certain practice she in? What is LaPsych about?
She's about health.
you know what? I'm not even gonna play. You know, she's here. We're gonna bring her
Yes,
up, and this is a
please do.
segue to get Lysyke at the table so she can share with the people her not necessarily remedies, but spiritual health and guidance. I would say, you know, to getting people back on track in terms of their health. You know,
correct.
So we got her here today, and yeah, I just wanted that to be known.
Okay.
Last time I saw you, you were on a crutch.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and you came in here like you know, about ready to start dancing. Like, all right, hey,
right. It's all because of Lysyke.
All right.
She's good at what she does.
She's good at what she does.
Yes,
Huh?
yes, but people don't they don't take heed, you know. They'll do it because I've had different ones I've given the summary to and had it done, but they are not doing anything with it. And I'm like, look at me, I'm a testimony. You know, and I'm the best testimony there is.
Hey, but I think what that could be attributed to is the fact that a lot of us, we stuck in our ways, you know, and then that's another process we have to work our way out of, you know, being used to what we're used to, the normal, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Finding a different, you know, way out of the situation we're in, going outside the box. So yeah, Lysyke, yeah, just to have her up here to break that down for us is going to be, you know, a gift to everybody. It's free. All right. The conversation.
Yes, sir.
It is free. All right. You know, so you already said what your hopes are, what you're striving for in terms of your nonprofits, what you would like for them to do for those in the community. The purpose is to uplift the people.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I think that for a lot of people, when we talk about, or when they talk about like their projects, the things that they involve themselves in, is there always something higher than that?
Yes, it is.
You know?
Yes, it is. But I let God guide me. Right now I'm doing this because I can go overboard with the things that I do. And right now I'm just one step at a time. I have to do that. And then, yes, it's going to be a whole lot more. We want to take the women to the prison. You know, those that don't have rides to go see their sons, their children. We want to do that.
Right.
We want to participate in that. Field trips and different things to just show growth. Want them to grow.
Ultimately,
in different areas. You know?
Okay, got
we just about the youth. You know, those are the ones we can catch, the youth, because the other ones already got their minds made up. A lot of them do. But we out there to get whoever attention we can. Yeah,
like you said, one. That's all it takes.
Yes.
One spark, one mind.
Yes.
That creates other minds.
Yes.
You know, there's an opportunity to spark more minds.
Exactly.
So yeah, I support that wholeheartedly. All right, I want to break it down for share something. Talk to us. Talk to us before we let you go, or before we bring Lysyke in here and you guys have us. As a Black woman, let me ask you this. I'm so first off, I support Black women being, you know, strongest. I think that Black women are, you know, the real oomph to, you know, the Black race. But anyway, as a Black woman, all your experiences, everything that you've been through even up to this point has shown you what? That
change is necessary. My brother and them kept me under the radar. And I'm glad they did, because most of the people I say, well, I'm Craig Munson's sister or RUNT sister. They ain't had no sister.
Right.
But if they didn't keep me under the radar, where would I be? Because I see so much destruction out here. I'm just glad I'm not part of it. Even when I was gangbanging, I wasn't there. I was the one who wrote and had the parties. I had parties because I got tired of the funerals and I wanted to know what else can I do to bring positivity and more happiness to my neighborhood. So I was the one who had the parties and I was the one who wrote the homies. But right now, today, I'm just thankful that I'm here and able to try to make a change in this world.
Sounds like you reconcile with your past.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
good.
I have to. Yeah. I've been through a lot, a whole lot. And I just thank God I'm still here to push on in a positive way and to show what I'm here for is for the community.
30? Really? Oh, I talk like this, man. I want to shoot. Well, so that for you, your experience, Miss Mary, as a Black woman, it's gotten you to the point where you know what? Yeah, it's about growth.
Yes, that's all it is.
It's about growth, and it'd be a good thing if most are. Well, we can't expect everybody to think that and feel like that. Correct. But just the fact that you're doing it and you're sharing that, see, now you've made way for some to come in, get a bar. That's like, what does she mean? Let me see if that's really,
right.
Give someone an opportunity to try something different, and you being the example,
right?
It's a good look. You
you
ain't stopped smiling since you've been up here.
Thank you.
And so that's a good look. It means your thoughts are good. What's in here is good.
Thank you.
No, we want to thank you for coming and hanging out with us. And here's the thing. Now, you sisters, I need y'all to know you have a platform. I'm gonna cost you a dime. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to come, you sisters, you mothers, you queens want to come, and you got something to tell the community. Let me know.
Yes, because I want to bring some of the youth for them to talk about what we're doing.
We need that.
How it's affecting them.
We need that.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I'll be back. Oh, for sure. For sure.
All right.
And I'm gonna have Mag with me one day.
Yeah, we got it's like twisting the arms or pulling teeth with Mag.
It's all right.
We'll work on it.
Yeah,
though, right?
She gonna be ready because we want to talk about this walk. So she'll be ready.
Oh, this is a good time, really, just like you say, just to put everything in its right place.
Yes.
Bring her up here.
Have to.
All right. So we know you're more than welcome. Again, this is for the sisters. This platform, I would say, this platform is more for the sisters than it is for the brothers. Until they get to a point where they understand what the reason or cause for coming up here is all about. All right, y'all got it together in that respect.
Thank you.
So it's good to have you.
Thank you.
Again, you're more than welcome to be here. You're part of this family. And Under the Groove is actually very appreciated for you coming here. And again, we love you, respect you.
Love you
doing
too.
that good work.
We
all right.
Appreciate that.
All right. That's to get out.
Okay.
All right. So this is Under the Groove Podcast, and our guest again is Miss Mary, Lady Runt. But she got a whole different thing going on. All right. Check her out. Drop again your nonprofits. And do you have emails or Instagram accounts?
No Instagram, but you can go through the website, www.jstewfoundation.org. Also, phone numbers and everything is there. If you need to get in touch, holler at us. We're here for the whole community. I just want to thank everybody for listening to what I had to say. I appreciate everybody. Just come on, women. We need you.
Support her. Support her. This is what our sisters need. Again, we appreciate you. Love you for coming. This is Under the Groove Podcast. You are, you have been, and you will be under the groove. Powers in the people. One love.